Socialists cry, "Power to the people," and raise the clenched fist as they say it. We all know what they really mean: power over people, power to the state. The problem with socialism is that you eventually run out of other people's money. There is no such thing as public money, there is only taxpayers' money. The real case against socialism is not its economic inefficiency, though on all sides there is evidence of that. Much more fundamental is its basic immorality. The patronage state is an arrogant state. It assumes it can spend your money better than you do. Yet it expects you to work for it in the first place. Socialists don't like ordinary people choosing, for they might not choose socialism. When people are free to choose, they choose freedom. It is one of the great weaknesses of reasonable men and women that they imagine that projects which fly in the face of common sense are not serious or being seriously undertaken. The desire to achieve grand utopian plans often poses a grave threat to freedom. There is much to be said for trying to improve some disadvantaged people's lot. There is nothing to be said for trying to create heaven on earth. The spirit of envy can destroy. It can never build. If your only opportunity is to be equal, then it is not opportunity. Marxists get up early to further their cause. We must get up even earlier to defend our freedom. And what a prize we have to fight for, no less than the chance to banish from our land the dark, divisive clouds of Marxist socialism. We do not believe that if you cut back what government does, you diminish its authority. On the contrary, a government that did less, and therefore did better, would strengthen its authority. I believe our way of life is infinitely superior for every human being than any which the communist creed can offer. The Labour Party believes in turning workers against owners. We believe in turning workers into owners. In the Conservative Party we have no truck with outmoded Marxist doctrine about class warfare. For us it is not who you are, who your family is, or where you come from that matters, but what you are and what you can do for your country that counts. This business of the working class is on its way out, I think. After all, aren't I working class? I work jolly hard, I can tell you. What happened in Russia in 1917 wasn't a revolution, it was a coup d'état. As the former dissident Vladimir Bukovsky once remarked, referring to the Russian proverb to the effect that you cannot make an omelette without breaking eggs, he had seen plenty of broken eggs, but had never tasted any omelette. The government has no money of its own. It's all your money. The larger the slice taken by government, the smaller the cake available for everyone. There can be no liberty unless there is economic liberty. Pennies don't fall from heaven, they have to be earned here on earth. The accumulation of wealth is a process which is of itself morally neutral. True, as Christianity teaches, riches bring temptations. But then so does poverty. When you hold back the successful, you penalize those who need help. Inflation is the parent of unemployment and the unseen robber of those who have saved. Every family should have the right to spend their money, after tax, as they wish, and not as the government dictates. Let us extend choice, extend the will to choose and the chance to choose. Let us never forget this fundamental truth: the state has no source of money other than the money people themselves earn. In a system of free trade and free markets, poor countries, and poor people, are not poor because others are rich. Indeed, if others became less rich, the poor would in all probability become still poorer. Whether manufactured by black, white, brown or yellow hands, a widget remains a widget, and it will be bought anywhere if the price and quality are right. The market is a more powerful and more reliable liberating force than government can ever be. Free enterprise has enabled the creative and the acquisitive urges of man to be given expression in a way which benefits all members of society. Let free enterprise fight back now, not for itself, but for all those who believe in freedom. Business success isn't just a selfish aim. Profits spread beyond those who make them and bring jobs and prosperity. That is what capitalism is, a system that brings wealth to the many, not just the few. There might be new technology, but technological progress itself was nothing new. And over the years it had not destroyed jobs, but created them. New technology is the true friend of full employment, the indispensable ally of progress, and the surest guarantee of prosperity. The secret of happiness is to live within your income and pay your bills on time. If you can't afford it, you can't have it. Good conservatives always pay their bills. And on time. Not like the socialists who run up other people's bills. Working hard may not make you rich, but it should make you successful. I want a capital-earning democracy. Every man and woman a capitalist. Housing is the start. If you're a man or woman of property, you've got something. So, every man a capitalist, and every man a man of property. It is not the creation of wealth that is wrong, but the love of money for its own sake. No one would remember the Good Samaritan if he had only good intentions. He had money as well. Remember the parable of the talents in the New Testament. Christ exhorts us to be the best we can be by developing our skills and abilities, by succeeding in all our tasks and endeavors. What better description can there be of capitalism?